Hey everybody, so it is Friday again, and I'm ready to I was gonna do 3 Share the Love shoutouts for General Splatten, because I said I kind of needed to break them up in order to capture it the way I needed to, but I'll be honest, I don't know that I'm going to get to a third, so I'm doing it all in this one now. So I've got 5 shoutouts, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quick ones I'm going to do. Basically, these first 3 are folks that I'm fairly new to, like relatively speaking, but stand out in a couple different ways for me. Then just they're good shoutouts. Basically, this first one is Steveguskey. He's got a really nice channel. I interact with him a lot, so he's really kind of answers to his comments or other people's comments, and interacts a lot and spends the time, and he's got a really cool personality, and he's really into bolt action right now. And I know he's kind of interested in musket and tomahawks, which, you know, anybody that's interested in musket and tomahawks kind of captures my attention, because it's a bit kind of small community, but it's an awesome game and an awesome period. But one of the things that I think is really cool, although like people kind of center on certain genres, like some people just like Warhammer or sci-fi, some people just like historical. I do enjoy people's channels that sort of branch into both, that kind of appreciate both, and I think part of that is because I do. Like, I actually like my interests span historical and the sci-fi, or even fantasy in some cases. The one thing is, I also really appreciate folks that just center on one and really know what they're talking about. And so, you know, I like it all, really. But Steve's got a good channel, and he is putting up a lot of bolt action videos. And yeah, just a cool guy to interact with. Okay. Next one. The next one that I'm just doing a shout out to is TheRout. He's also got a really cool channel. His since I've been watching it, which is just fairly recently, it's been mainly 40K, which I like that. He's got a really tremendous collection of 40K models, but he's recently put up some videos showing how he's done some washes and treatments on the GW battle board, which I really liked, and I kind of want to get one of those in the future. So that's kind of I guess perked my ears and eyes up when I saw those videos come up, and I really watched them. But I like the videos he's putting up, and his focus on the 40K stuff, at least initially. I have not seen any videos far back, but I really recommend his channel for those of you that are into that kind of stuff and you want to see some of the technical aspects of doing some interesting washes on terrain and stuff too. Okay, and the next one is Winter's SEO. Actually, for those of you that watch my channel, you probably know that I'm on a bit of a Mechanicum kick. I'm going to be pairing my Knights of Griffin Space Marines with Mechanicum, you know, as part of the lore, and at one point even those Mechanicum might actually have a little sizable force themselves. And so basically I really liked a lot of the videos. Like, here's just one of them here, or is it there? Yeah, you can see some of just even in the thumbnail there, some of his Mechanicum right there from Forge World. But he does some excellent battle reports. You know, he kind of makes it really interesting on a number of different levels, as far as learning the rules for this kind of relatively new army, as well as you know, great commentary during the game. And so I really enjoyed it. And he also interacts with folks commenting pretty well on his channel. So if you have questions and stuff about the army, it's interesting. He's got a lot of other battle reports, you know, with Space Marines, just other folks too. It's not just the Mechanicum by any means. And so I actually really, if he's got a number of subscribers, I don't think he's a new channel, but I actually thought it was worth a shout out, because I hadn't heard of him before, and I actually really look forward to his battle reports when they come out. And so the next one, really the next 2 are ones that folks that a couple guys that I really interact with a lot, and I think have really good channels. And so I just want to give a shout out to them, because generally speaking, if I'm interacting with somebody a lot, it's because they're personable and they are kind of interested in similar models or similar games, but as well they just like to chat about stuff, and they enjoy the social aspect of this community. And there's lots of people like that actually, but then some people you just sort of connect with, and it's fun to keep up with them. And one of them is WGRevival, among many on my channel, but I just was going to mention WGRevival. He's just celebrating actually his 100 subscribers, and he actually has quite a bit of stuff on his channel and quite a bit of variety. Like I'm just glancing through here, and he's like got Saga, so some historical. He's got Mars Attacks in there, so some sci-fi. He's got interesting models. These look. Trying to remember this one here. It says the title of the video mentions Batman. We've got Dreadball, and we've got here we go, some War of the Roses stuff. And so just in general, like actually Thousand Suns, and I know he's talked about Thousand Suns, he's like into 40K as well. So really like a cool mixture of stuff, a little bit for everybody, I would say. And also, really, really cheerful guy on the channel, and just always, cool to chat with. Last but not least is Justin Borges. Now, for those of you that already watch many of you may, Justin's channel, you'll know that he actually did a shout out to me through General Splattons thing as well. And so before you kind of get the idea that this is sort of like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and there's some sort of bromance going on, it's not about that at all. It's just really, I actually wanted to give Justin a shout out because he's got a really good channel. Similar to WG and myself, I think, is he's into a little bit of everything. And so when I actually just kind of click on his videos, like I can tell you off the top of my head because I watch Justin's stuff all the time. I mean, he's doing Musket and Tomahawks, he's doing Warhammer, he's doing In Her Majesty's Name, he's doing Drop Zone Commander. So just like a lot of the stuff that I do as well, like Bolt Action, it could go on and on. The list could go on. As a matter of fact, Justin's into more stuff than I am. Like he can argue with me if he wants, but in looking at his channel, I could tell you he's into more stuff than I am. But he really likes to talk about the hobby, and he really likes to support and encourage within the community, and I like to think that I like to as well. But he's one of the guys that like I can always count on when I'm putting a video out. Like he's gonna give his comments, be supportive, provide good ideas, if I'm asking for ideas, and it's just great, to have those folks out there. And so, and this is just, he gave me a shout out, but I absolutely would have given him one anyway, regardless of whether he did or not. And so that is all of my shout outs, and you guys have a great weekend. Take care.